this is Yukiko here, and I am so fortunate to have this morning to myself where I'm drinking my smoothie that I made. Lots of great things in here, and it's delicious too. Mmm, it's really yummy. And today, I like to talk about a little about women's movement because we just had a huge turnout for Women's March everywhere in America, all major cities and some of the smaller cities. And then throughout the history, I think about how women have made so much progress and revolutionized tons of things, and yet there's much more to go. And in some ways, as important as it is to have the voice heard about, I will not be silenced, I really feel the goal for women overall, collectively, have to be more vision to create strength and power as opposed to just getting into negative abusive situation. Of course, all these abusive behaviors by so-called powerful men in the industry must end, must end. And then why are women subjugated to such abuse? Because they are put in a powerless position where they are the one who are seeking benefits and roles given to them by so-called powerful men in different industries. Lately, the industry of filmmaking, acting, photography, photo studios, all these have been highlighted, or network industry, media industry, all that has been. But most of all, just get off the subject a little. As someone who's doing social media, do you put up a lot of inspirational quotes? I challenge you to come up with your own. Okay, go through lots of them. Just don't post just for the sake of posting, looking good on your social media pages. So make up your own, and then I try to think about what I'm posting. Yeah, you aren't supposed to spend too much time. It should be fast and then, very efficient. I get it. But you must be standing behind the quotes you post. Don't just post somebody else's quotes, famous or not, to make it look good so you get followers. So for example, this morning I was thinking about women and then investing, those things coming together. Because I do follow many mentors and mastermind and then be taught. I'm humble, I learn. So I have a quote that I'm going to post soon with an image, and then I don't memorize things, so I'm going to read it. Investing in women is an investment in human rights, in future generations, and in sustainable development. I borrowed this one from someone and then really thought about this. Yes, in third world countries, when economic assistance is given, it is usually women who take leads in coming up with creating their food supplies, going to gardens and farms, and the women are very powerful and resourceful. And they are the ones who really care about their families and children. They are nurturers. So investing in women is so important. And then future generations, they are the ones who bear children after all. Yes, men do have parts in it, but it's the women. And so what is this thing about sustainable development? So I thought about it and did a little research and looked up. So I think it was like in 1964 or something, almost many years ago, um, the World Commission on Environment and Development came up with a report and then defined what sustainable development is. And then that report is called Our Common Future. Yes, women are the who really understand about what has to continue as a child grows, as they nurture, as they bear children. So the definition of sustainable development is development that meets the needs of present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. So example, all the things that's been happening, how plastic has been so convenient and efficient and helped many people in their daily life, packaging things and then putting food away and the plastic bags. But that is causing so much pollution and then disaster in the ocean. Automobiles, very, very convenient. We can travel faster. We can meet many people. We can do so many things more efficiently. But the regulation has to be much more stringent about exhaust gas. And it goes on and on. So technology advancement has to be helping and take care of our future, not causing pollution in the environment. Whatever development happens, it has to be for everyone, not just for men, not just for women, not for the rich people, not for just developed countries, but all over the world, globally. So these are the thoughts. And then women definitely must get more involved in politics, not so much of arguments, but voting. Send the right people to govern. All that. And last and not least, I've been reading this book. Oh, this is like a little bit of damage done on the book because I take it everywhere. But this is Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich, annotated, I guess, by a woman named Sharon Lecter, who's one of the influencers in our times. And then she talks about spirituality and a financial aspect for women. I'm going to read that little passage. Spiritual practice is the primary way for women to feel worthy and connected. Ironically, a woman who is developing a spiritual and financially rich life must do more than just engage in spiritual practices. Yeah, so many people are just doing meditation and doing it for their own soul, but it doesn't translate, it doesn't transform people around them often. It's just so personal. So she says, the author says, the woman, she also needs to get into financial action. Time, energy, and attention must be spent developing orderly and effective money habits. Self-love in money starts with basic financial literacy. All women need to be involved with how money flows in and out of their families, professions, and lives. I'm actually quite hopeful that many women stay at home mom and then grandma and then younger women who are thinking of having family are really taking into their lives and into their hands how they can financially contribute to their families and be mothers at the same time. And There's a lot going on in our society, and then we as women and men as part of women's lives, creating family in the future generation, are much more involved, I think. So this just went a little bit long, and I just really wanted to share with you how I've been feeling about things, and more to come. Thank you for watching this video. And then there's really nothing to click, but if you like to connect with me, leave a comment down below. Thank you for watching this video once again. Have a wonderful day. Cheers.